Hey everybody, James here, Gasoline for Blood. I said in a previous video that I need to get a table for my garage so I can put all the stuff on it that I'll be using. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Going to Harbor Freight to see if they got any power tools as well. Kind of curious. You know, after I use my neighbor's electric impacts and whatnot, I was like, whoa. You know, I liked it a lot better than using air. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Stay tuned. I actually may give these things a try. Should I buy some expensive name brand stuff or just get some Harbor Freight tools? Save some money from more car parts. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna get some of those. So I'm actually getting another light, and I'm gonna get some wheel chocks, you know, versus using bricks. And I got the half inch gun.
Now, I want you to go to the Play Store and download the Harbor Freight app. It'll have all the discounts, all the super coupons, and plus it'll have your inside track in there.
Okay.
That's a better website, I think. Okay. That way you have a chance you can glance at everything. Okay?
Okay, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You also, if you know anything about the inside track of it all.
I ended up buying what I needed, and you know, it'll pay for itself. It'll pay for itself. To be honest with you, fairly quick. I can't really give you a time frame, but a frog. Look, where are they? My cousin's trap, freaking frogs everywhere. You see me jump, I got scared. Move a little, man. How did you stay? Okay, I feel bad now. I gotta put you in a tree. He should be okay. He should be okay over here finding some water and whatever frogs do. Second time. There you go, little buddy. Go be free. There you go. Oh, forgot my rag. So anywho, before the frog had to be saved, yeah, pretty much I got everything for a steal. You know, for the price that I would have paid for like one snap-on gun or you know, any other one of those high name brands. And I mean, it is what it is. All right, I'm back. So got to the house, about to go ahead and start yanking this thing out. It's completely taken apart as far as you know, the motor mounts, exhaust manifolds, everything is disconnected. We are good. Shouldn't run into any snags while trying to pull it out. Just got to get this this leveler. Gotta get this thing hooked up on it. You know, adjust the chains and whatnot, get this thing hooked up, get the hoist out here, and yeah, it should be hopefully fairly easy. What we're about to do is go ahead and take this front core support off, take it apart. You know, I'm hoping that this condenser, it should be okay. I'm hoping that the condenser actually, you know, comes to the side fairly easy without any, you know, frustration or whatnot. But that's the only thing literally it's in the way. I know I previously mentioned about taking the front bumper off. Well, I'm going to see if I can take it out without having to undo the bumper. That would be cool if I didn't have to. But yeah, let's go ahead and get busy. I also bought this table from Home Depot, so it'll help out with, you know, where I can place some stuff at, you know, while I'm working on the car. This thing works awesome. Oh, this is gonna save so much time. This is crazy. Oh man, this is great. I love it already. Yeah, already. This is probably the best investment that I've made in a while. see if this one can break off this oh my gosh, I may get lazy. This is incredible. So I got the core support off. It's all off. I mean, I got a straight shot to pull the engine out. Just gotta raise it up a little bit, which we got plenty of room back there. Cool beans. I was able to set the condenser off to the side. It's sitting there freely. It's not, there's no pressure, nothing, because I disconnected the AC compressor, of course, from the block, and I picked it up. The lines are all bendable. I mean, not, you know, the rubber lines, I mean, they move with the rubber lines, so it's pretty cool, not causing any strain anywhere. And so, I mean, you can see them, you know, and it sets down real easy. And so I'm about to go ahead and hook up the hoist and yank this turd out. Ugh. I really can't wait to start taking this thing apart. I mean, golly, take off the water pump so I can hook up the little leveler, and goodness gracious, this thing is just like bleeding. Ooh. Oh man, it's gonna be really interesting to see what this thing turns into. That's all I like to say. So actually, I did have to end up taking this bumper off. This part of the engine hoist right here was actually hitting the bumper, and it wouldn't let me go as far as I needed, you know, in order to get to my little leveler right there. So now let's go ahead and pull it out. Look at all this crap. Oh my gosh, I need to hurry and put this in my garage. Got my house looking like a shop. Yeah, you know, something like that. I appreciate it, boss.
No problem, dude. Have a good day.
You as well. So I got it out. Wasn't bad at all, especially for by myself. I'll be cleaning up the engine bay before. Oh, look. Oh, my screwdriver that I was looking for. Yeah. Came out very nicely, you know, especially for me working on this by myself. So what I'm going to do now is reassemble the front end so it doesn't look like, you know, this sitting here. Put the headlights back in, you know, make it look like it's a functional vehicle. And then I actually, you know, I was at Harbor Freight. I ended up getting another engine stand, you know, being that I got a lot of engines right now that are here. I got this one now that has finally came out. Got the one on that stand over there that I'm putting together. Got this tube out here that I really don't want. I go ahead and get this engine situated. I think I want to go ahead and put the front end stuff back together first. Get that all done. Then we'll go ahead and put the hoist together. So, or not the hoist, excuse me. We'll go ahead and put the stand together. That way we can put this big old thing on. Woo! So yeah, this is what I got going on. Look at all this crap. I'm trying to stay as organized as possible, but you know, I'm working with limited space, so it's very difficult. But I'll be cleaning this all up here in a little bit. I put the front end back on the truck already. So I actually had to come to Home Depot and get some bolts for the engine stand. So we actually need M10 by 1.5. So I just got back. As you can tell, it's dark outside. So I'm about to go ahead and put this thing on the engine stand and call it a day, or call it a night. I crammed so much of this into one day. Ooh-wee. I'm just thankful for the God-given strength, because man, it's a lot of work, I appreciate you guys tuning in thus far. All right, day's work done. Garage is getting kind of full. Oh man, I mean, can't really see. Everything is everywhere. So I got the engine all on the stand. Oh, it's ready to be gone through. That's not gonna happen anytime soon, only because the main focus is getting that one together. But you know, you guys like, subscribe. I appreciate you tuning in today. What a journey this is. Peace.